Today I am fired up because we got a killer hamstring workout that I want to share with you guys. Hamstrings are so important because the majority of your body's fast twitch muscle fibers are located in your hamstrings, and on top of that, a ton of guys have muscular imbalances when it comes to their lower body. So if your quads are really developed and your hamstrings aren't very developed, you're gonna have muscular imbalances, which is going to lead to a lot of injuries. So back in the day, I played basketball and I would pull the shit out of my hamstring all the time. I remember one time my senior year during basketball, I pulled it so bad during the season, I couldn't play basketball for 3 weeks, I couldn't go to parties, couldn't hang out with girls, couldn't do anything. I was bedridden for 3 weeks because I didn't prioritize my hamstrings. So this workout is meant to throw on top of your existing leg workout, or it could be its own individual workout. So I can't stress enough how important hamstrings are. So I'm gonna head to the gym and show you guys my favorite hamstring routine for mass and aesthetics and overall preventing injury. All right guys, we got the stiff leg kettlebell deadlift. So what you're gonna do here, and you can also do this with a dumbbell. So what you're gonna do here is start off on one leg, keep your chest up, and you're gonna keep the stiff leg, go all the way down, and then you're gonna drive through heel, back up. Feel a big stretch, back up. Show you from the other angle. So I recommend keeping it on your side like this. So that is the stiff leg kettlebell deadlift. So just make sure you keep a good center of balance. Try to keep your chest up. And then as you're coming down, try not to bend your knee. And then what you're gonna do, you're driving all through your heels. So you're coming up, all through your heel. Keep that tension on those hamstrings. Getting ready to load up on the Smith machine. So this exercise is fairly similar to a stiff leg deadlift, although you are going to be on the Smith machine, and what this allows you to do is focus all of the tension, all of your mind-muscle connection directly on your hamstrings and your glutes, as opposed to feeling it a lot in your lower back. So I know on stiff leg deadlift, if you go too heavy, you tend to feel it a lot in your lower back, and it's tough to really channel that mind-muscle connection right in your hamstrings. This exercise allows you to achieve that. So I wanted to show you guys one more. I went a little bit heavier on this just to show you the proper form. One more time. So your hands are a little inside shoulder width apart, and then you're pushing your butt back. You're driving through your heels. Make sure that the weight is coming off of your heels and not your toes. And once again, so crucial, just channel that mind-muscle connection in your hamstrings. You should feel 100% of the tension directly in your hamstrings. Try to keep your chest up throughout the movement, and you guys will have some killer hamstrings. Getting into one of my favorite supersets of all time. I know starting off, it kind of looks just like the prone hamstring curl, and that's exactly what the first part of the superset is. So I like to go fairly heavy, right around like my 10 to 12 rep max for the first part of the superset, really focusing on squeezing those hamstrings. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop the weight to about 40% of what I just did. And I don't know what you call this, but it puts a ton of pressure on your hamstrings at a different angle. We'll call it the kangaroo hamstring superset. And as you can see, I don't know how to explain my form here, but just try this, guys. It works so well on focusing on your hamstrings. All right, guys, last but not least, we got the hamstring ball curls. This is my favorite hamstring exercise because you get an awesome burnout. I want you guys to go really high rep on this, to go completely till failure, because it's the last exercise on the workout. So I remember back when I first started doing this, when I was like 16, 17, I could only do 5 or 6 of them. So if you can't do that many starting off, don't worry about it. Just try to continually improve upon it. So I'm gonna go until failure here. Hamstrings are pretty worn out right now. So let's see how many I got. So what you wanna do too, you kinda gotta lift your body up. So the starting position obviously isn't like this. So you're gonna lift your body up. Try to brace yourself with your upper body. Slide. Woo, this is killer. I'm gonna stop there. I got leg day in 3 days. It's Wednesday today. I'm gonna do leg day Saturday, so I don't want to kill myself. I think I got 45, so feel free to challenge yourself. Let me know in the comments below if you guys can beat that score. And that is a wrap. I got a gorilla that I've had on my back for the last couple of years, and I just want to be 110% transparent with you guys, and I just want to be real and authentic and not hide behind a lie. So a couple of years ago, first off, I was like working out in California at the time, and I'd always see this guy at the gym, and this guy was straight out of Germany. This guy's name was Magnus, and I always see him at the gym, like really big, strong dude, and we get talking one day, and we kind of started hanging out. It's funny because we met, he like shows me this like crazy, like funny cat video, and we just started like talking ever since then. The guy like loves funny cat videos, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to the story. So I start hanging out with Magnus, and we start working out together, and he starts asking me like if I'm natural or not, if I've ever taken steroids, and I'm like, nah man, like I do YouTube videos, I try to teach skinny guys how to bulk up and gain lean muscle mass the right way. And he's like, yeah man, he's like, you know, I used to try to do it the all natural way, and I started taking steroids. I get them from my friends in Germany, and they'd ship them down, and I was like, holy shit, this guy's like on steroids. He's on like these crazy German steroids. So long story short, I decided to try them, and you know, with Magnus and I would like pin our butt cheeks in the bathroom together, and you know, we take steroids, and you know, that's when I made some really crazy gains. Like I'm up to like 195, 200 pounds, 8% body fat, and without Magnus and without the German needle, I definitely wouldn't have been able to make it happen. Just want to be real with you guys. It's tough for me to say. I'm kidding, guys. Holy shit. I hope none of you guys believe that. Guys, like, you guys in the comments section that think I'm on steroids, I'm not even that big. I haven't even known what the hell I was doing in the gym up until more than like a couple of years ago. I have good aesthetics, and I know what muscle groups to develop that makes me look good and looks a certain way. But guys, like, I got 17-inch arms, not even 17-inch arms. I'm 195, 200 pounds at the very, very most on a good day. I'm almost 6'1", so I'm like 6 foot and 1/2 inch, almost 200 pounds. My squat's under like 400 pounds. My bench press is well under 350 pounds. These are not the stats of someone on steroids who's been working out for 10 plus years. And the thing is, guys, my genetics are like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. Any one of you young guys, if you're 17 or 18 and you apply everything that I'm telling you in these videos and all of the outside the box tips we give you guys on like the mass gaining recipes and the really advanced training techniques, like, you could look like, if you're 17 or 18 right now and you got average genetics, there's no reason that you can't look like me by the time you're like 23, 24. And you guys are so impatient. Like, you guys want to look, you go on Instagram, and honestly, I blame social media, because you go on Instagram and you see pictures of like guys who've been training for 10 plus years, who've had a perfect diet, who've trained their ass off and also have some pretty good genetics, and a good proportion of them have also taken steroids. And you see guys like, I don't know, like Lazar Angelov, and you see like all these big like mainstream fitness models on Instagram, and it makes you like want to get there even quicker. It's like an emotional response. It's like an impulse that you have to social media. But guys, do not fall prey to that bullshit. Just stay consistent. There's no shortcuts to any success in life. If you want long-term success in fitness, in business, with banging tons of chicks, put in the fucking work and just stay with it, stay consistent, focus on incremental improvements each and every single day, and that's what this shit is all about. You're gonna feel so much better about yourself, and you're not gonna go through an emotional roller coaster when you're taking the shortcut. So I just wanted to illustrate my point with a crazy little story about Magnus. All right guys, that is a wrap with the hamstring workout. I'm about to watch some week 2 NFL action. Got my FanDuel team queued up, ready to go, hopefully make some money today. And I just want to ask you guys, what do you want to see going forward? Like, what type of content most interests you? Just throwing out a few ideas. I have a ton of experience with athlete training. I know in particular how certain NFL players have trained in the off season. I went to a sports academy back in the day, so maybe showing you guys some like NBA style or NFL training. Do you guys like the crazy like 3,000 and 4,000 calorie meal videos? If you guys have any questions as far as like certain supplements, definitely leave it in the comments below, as well as any type of fad in the fitness industry. Like I know we covered a video on intermittent fasting, any type of training style that you guys are coming across that you want me to go over. So don't be afraid to interact with me in the comments. I'm gonna try to do a really good job of answering each and every single one of your guys' questions. So let me know what type of videos you want to see going forward, and looking forward to seeing your guys' responses. And if you guys are looking for more tips on how to bulk up and gain lean muscle mass, head on over to weightgainmethod.com. Thanks guys. weightgainnetwork.com. We got the highly anticipated tree trunk leg workout. I know you guys have been really eager to get an awesome leg workout from me, so I got a killer leg workout called the tree trunk workout.